Back here at Talladega, that's the scene of where Dennis Setzer got into the catch fence. It did its job and kept him inside the racetrack, and you could see the marks on the safer barrier as well. While we're waiting for the Hellman's Victory Circle celebration to begin, let's go to Shannon with Carl Edwards.
What a day for Carl Edwards. Take me back to the very beginning of the race. Ricky Stenhouse Jr. was behind you. I know you just spoke with him. What happened?
Yeah, Ricky just came over and made sure I knew that the guy behind him was pushing him really hard. I hadn't seen the back of my car yet, but my guys went in the garage and used those Metabo power tools and got the Fastenal Copart Fusion back together. I got hit so hard, I couldn't believe that the car would still run. So, you know, it's like Drew said, we've had bad luck the last 2 weeks, but we have great race cars. We're fast, and luckily we got a lot of races left, so we just have to keep digging.
And Carl Edwards is still 5th in the points. We're going to let him go. We have Ricky Stenhouse Jr. over here as well. We just heard Carl say you did speak with him. What did you learn out there today at Talladega on your first start?
Well, definitely got to be patient at the beginning. You know, we were coming to that competition caution there, and not sure who was behind us, either the 11 or maybe the 70. Just got into us all the way down the short chute and got us through the tri-oval. And I was in the brakes as hard as I could, and unfortunately we got into Carl. But, you know, felt like we had an engine, maybe a plug wire or something, you know, mechanical there with the engine. And, you know, we'll take it back to the shop and look at it. But the City Financial car was pretty good today. You know, it would run up there with those guys, and we had March of Dimes on there this weekend. So it was good that we brought it home in one piece, but definitely not the finish we were looking for. But, you know, like Carl said, we've had bad luck. Just, you know, we got fast cars, got good guys behind us, and we'll just have to go to Richmond next week.
Well, it was a 29th place finish for Ricky Stenhouse Jr., but, guys, he was there at the end. Marty?
All right, thank you, Shannon. As you can see, oh, look at the carnage behind. But there is the Hellman's Victory Circle, and it's time to talk to our race winner. Buddy.
Another special day for Brad K. Talladega, great job, buddy. Take us through that green-white checkered at final restart.
Well, green-white checkers at Talladega are crazy. About 30 minutes ago, I did a green-white checkered and cup side and wrecked out pretty hard, and didn't even think I was going to get to run this race. I was in Infield Care Center, and I couldn't get approved to run because my carbon monoxide level was too high. So, man, to go from that moment where I thought, wow, I just lost the championship, I'm not even going to get to run, to getting in the car and winning the race, and exciting race, just amazing. It's an awesome feeling to be here in Talladega. This track means a lot to me, and the fans that come here, that die-hard NASCAR fans, to be able to win in front of them, it's pretty cool.
And you also did something no one's ever done. You gave your crew chief, Paul Wolf, his very first ever victory as a crew chief.
That's awesome, man. Paul's been in this sport for a little while and builds great race cars, so it's great to get him in victory lane, along with Discount Tire. It's their 50th anniversary this weekend, so glad that we could do that for them. And first win that I've had for Penske, it feels pretty good.
And he reassumes the points leads, guys. He says he wants to give Roger Penske something Roger doesn't have, and that is a NASCAR championship. Mike.
And something Jason Keller hasn't had in a while, a top 5 finish. Great run for you today, bringing home 4th.
Well, it really was. You know, the car was really good. My whole plan was to lay in the back, and we charged up there to 5th, and the car was really driving great, and just rolled back there, just in the right place at the right time. I just want to thank Pro Motors. We knew we had great motors all year long. We just had to get the cars under them, and car drove good. And happy birthday to Joe, and it was mine and his birthday on Friday, so it's a good way to spend the birthday. But I just hope everybody's okay, and tell Jade and Deb I love them.
And a top 5 finish, certainly something Jason Kelly wanted desperately today. Shannon?
Well, one very happy driver, Johnny Borneman the third. He's down here, finished 5th in this race here today. What does this win mean for you and this team?
Well, it's like a win, isn't it?
Oh, yeah, this 5th place finish.
5th place, this is unbelievable. You know, we came here strapped for money and just come here to live the dream, and had an opportunity to buy a good Abraham car and just come down here and run well, and had a great time, you know. Good job, Kevin. Thanks.
He just went on the roof of your car, or the hood of your car.
Very, very little sponsorship, Redline Oil and Twisted X boots. I know my mom and dad are jumping off the couch, and Grandpa back home, and I wish Cassie could be here to see this. This is the best day of my life.
Very emotional down here. Dave?
Well, kind of the reverse effect down here. Jamie McMurray had a car he thought he could win the race with. We're going to roll the incident here for you, Jamie. What did you feel rather than see?
Well, they made it 3 wide on the backstretch, and I was trying to get back to the bottom, and I saw there was a gap between Harvick and Boyer, and when you're looking out of the side mirror, it's not as clear as what you think it was, what it needs to be, and I just, as soon as I felt him, I tried to get back up the racetrack to not wreck everybody, but unfortunately I couldn't save it and ended up spinning out there. So unfortunately, I had a really good Hellman's Mayonnaise car. It would lead and you could push guys. It was a really good car. So unfortunately, I hate it for those guys that I tore their stuff up.
And with both races today, how do you feel about being kind of the new go-to guy at restrictor plate tracks?
Yeah. Well, I didn't do so well here at the end, but I don't know. I mean, I enjoy this, and I've been really fortunate. I've been lucky a lot of times to get in the right car and the right situation, and guys tend to want to work with you. So I really enjoy it. But I've wrecked a lot at these. After winning Daytona, I think I wrecked the next 4 or 5 in a row, and never had a better than 30th place finish. So I am definitely enjoying what we've got going right now.
All right, we hope the pendulum swings back the other direction for Jamie. Marty?
All right, thanks, David. Take a look at the ticket to the race, because if you like this excitement, we're coming your way, as especially Richmond next week. Just log on to NASCAR.com/tickets. As you look at those dates, go back to Jason Keller for a second. His 175th top 10 that broke a tie with Dale Jarrett for second on the all-time list, and for Johnny Borneman, his best finish in 16 nationwide races ever. So congratulations to those two guys. It was Keselowski, Logano, Harvick, Keller, and Borneman. Your top 5 with Clint Boyer, and Tony Raines comes home in 7th. A great run. Some thoughts as we take a look at the points, guys?
Typical Talladega racing. I mean, just so exciting, and guys getting some great finishes.
Yeah, that's why you have to stay around to the very last lap, because you just don't know what's going to happen. But we've got a great points battle here. You see, Brad Keselowski, really surprised, I can tell you, that they started this team this year, and here they sit atop the points. They've won a race. Both the Penske cars there have won already this year.
Well, Brad Keselowski gives Dodge its 2nd win this season. We talked about that. He wants to give the captain, Roger Penske, a NASCAR championship. And right now, he leads the points championship over Kevin Harvick, who says he'll make his decision about whether or not he's going to run the whole season at Charlotte, which is just a few weeks away.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see that. And I should clarify that by saying I'm not surprised at Brad. I'm just saying they could put a team together, because he obviously is tremendous talent. It'll be great if Kevin Harvick decides to run this.
The cleaning bill is going to be high, though, for this Dodge team down in Victory Lane. A lot of Gatorade flying down there.
Well, don't forget, as we wrap things up here, our next telecast on the NASCAR Nationwide Series will be coming your way from Richmond on ESPN2 Friday, April 30th at 7 Eastern. Coming up next, it'll be Sports Center, and just in case you missed any of the NFL draft and you want to get caught up on everything, well, they're going to have a great draft wrap-up special. It's presented by Valspar. The celebration continues down in Victory Lane. It's been a long day of racing. A special salute to all of our crew, because they have been working all weekend long and in here since 6 a.m. this morning. So that's going to wrap it up for us, for everybody here on our ESPN crew. I'm Marty Reed. Thanks so much for joining us here. I hope you enjoyed the day. We'll see you again till we meet again.
Move out of the way.